Hey guys, I'm here at the Olivet Methodist Episcopal Church in Coatesville, Pennsylvania. We just put in a brand new live streaming system from them. They're just a couple miles away from our studio in Westchester, Pennsylvania. And here it is. It's such a beautiful church. We put in the PTZOptics Producer Kit, and we're just about to go train the pastor on how it all works, and so they can connect with the local community using Facebook and live streaming on YouTube. And they also have two great big projectors and in-screen monitors. So it's gonna be a really cool church case study to take a look at. So if you're interested in seeing what a church can do on a really good budget, let's take a look. So let's take a look at this amazing church streaming system. We have two laser projectors showing large image magnification. We have 4 LCDs in here, and we're working to really minimize the latency, and we're doing a really great job. So we'll talk a little bit about how we're using vMix to use the ultra low latency capture modes. We've got 2 PTZOptics cameras. I'll show you one on the wall over here and then another one in the front. We have a joystick controller, and we're helping to make the entire church streaming system easy to use for volunteers. The church uses a lot of volunteers during their Sunday services, and we're going to be looking at all of that. So let's come in and take a look. Let's start over here. Sorry, let's start right here. This is the PTZOptics 20X camera model. This is controlled via a joystick controller that's included with the PTZ Producer Kit. And I want to take you guys over here. So as you can see on the left and right, we have 2 displays. These are like overflow displays so that the folks sitting on the left and right hand pews can really see the camera feeds or the PowerPoint presentations. You see we have the PowerPoint presentations up here. Secondary camera up here. This is a 12X PTZOptics camera. And then as we took a look here, the 2 projectors shooting down at the screens. Now we also have 2 more televisions, one here and one on the other side. That's to show those folks that are up on stage, the chorus for example, to see what they're doing. And you can see we're switching between PowerPoint presentations, and I'm talking to the church about maybe using Easy Worship or Pro Presenter, but switching between PowerPoint presentations and live camera feeds with minimal latency, and it really turned out really nicely. So what I'll do is I want to take a look at over here. You can see how beautiful this church is. It's really a wonderful old church, over 100 years old. And you can see over here that they have a nice balcony where they have 3 monitors. So one monitor is showing vMix, one monitor is showing a multi-view preview, and then we have one just dedicated to PowerPoint. The great thing about the Intel NUC Skull Canyon included with the PTZOptics Producer Kit, it has 3 video outputs. It's a super fast computer, so we can live stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And the YouTube is really important because the church has Wix is how they manage their website, so we can just embed the YouTube stream there, and people can go there easily. On Facebook, it's more of an outreach tool for communities. And then you can see there we just have a beautiful view. So we'll go up there in a minute and I'll show you what that looks like in more detail. But as you can see now, as you know, most churches already had a great audio system. So there's a bunch of microphones here. You can see up here, we have a gooseneck microphone, and we have different microphones and things of that nature. But most churches already have a great audio system in place. So the PTZOptics Producer Kit brings the cameras and the video and the distribution of that video, makes it a lot easier. So we just connected the existing Allen & Heath soundboard. I think it has 32 inputs and lots of different microphones. We just connected that directly to the Intel NUC with the included XLR to USB adapter. So it takes that existing soundboard, makes all of that great audio available to be live streamed with a really good camera, where you have optical zoom and you can zoom into great places like this. So it really looks beautiful. Let's take a look upstairs. Hey guys, here we are up in the live streaming pulpit up here on the 2nd floor balcony, looking over at the church, and we have our PTZOptics Producer Kit set up here. So I want to show you guys a little bit about the workflow here at the Olivet United Methodist Church. So we have a joystick controller to control the cameras, and one of the things I want to show you is that we can show the cameras full screen, and whatever is on this screen gets sent out to the projectors and the televisions. So So as you can see here, I can have PTZ control of camera 1, or I can have PTZ control of camera 2 very easily with a joystick. And what we wanted to do for the volunteers is give them the ability to quickly, without having to even really do a whole lot of hand tilting and zooming with the joystick, although it's nice that they can follow, you know, the pastor as he's walking on stage, is to just have some camera presets. So we can just hit the call button and then hit 1 and hit enter, and the camera will go. Okay, I think we only set up camera 1 here. Here we go. We just hit the call button, camera 1, and we have set up multiple presets. So one preset is for the pastor and the front stage, then we have someone reading scripture on the right side, and we just have to hit a button and the camera automatically goes there. So for volunteers that come in, we have a laminated sheet where it'll say camera 1, preset 1 is a full close-up of the pastor, preset 2 is a wide shot of the chorus, preset 3 is this and this. And what we generally will have to do, this allows just 2 cameras to have hundreds of views inside the church. And as you saw, they're just very small, inconspicuous cameras that are just kind of not in the way at all. So what generally we'll do is we'll call a preset, we'll get the camera to go exactly where we want, and then we'll either cut or fade directly to that position. So just 2 cameras are getting so many views, and generally the people that are watching the live stream or the recording don't actually have to see all the pan tilting and zooming. You just cut to it once the camera has moved to the place that you'd like. Now the next thing I wanted to show you guys is kind of the workflow here. So I have this full screen button here in vMix, and what that does is when I turn that off, I can actually go ahead and show the PowerPoint here. So generally what will happen, and you know, I talked to the pastor, he's thinking about using Easy Worship or Pro Presenter, but I know a lot which are more kind of glorified PowerPoint church solutions. This is just a regular PowerPoint. So we have presenter view here, and we have what's going out to the projectors. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the projectors are showing whatever's on this screen. So the church will go through and they'll be able to see what slide's next, and they'll be able to go through this. And the pastor actually only wants the PowerPoint slides to be shown in the church, not going out to Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook and YouTube, you'd be able to see the PowerPoint slides on the projector itself from the camera. So that's what he'd like to do, and he wants to have the live feed be recorded and streamed both Facebook and YouTube. Now when we hit the full screen button again, then we've gone to the live camera feeds that are going onto the screen. The last thing I want to show is the ability in vMix to actually be able to overlay lyrics. So we can overlay lyrics as the song is being played just by right-clicking the title. And I'll show you that in a little closer, more detail in just a second, because I think that's a really great vMix tip for churches out there. All right, guys, well, that's it. I hope you learned a lot about this great church live streaming system. Again, we're using the PTZOptics Producer Kit, which is a super affordable system. This system has the vMix software on it. It's got vMix Basic HD, but you could run OBS, which is completely free. You can run PowerPoint, you can run Pro Presenter, you can run Easy Worship. So the great thing about the PTZOptics Producer Kit, it's an open, super fast Windows computer that really can fit your needs. So don't forget to learn a little bit more about this and watch us do a setup video and see how easy this could be for your church to start live streaming, recording, and growing your church's online influence. We have a Facebook user group just for churches. It's called Churches That Live Stream, and it's a great place to learn about what other churches are doing in the industry. There's so many great churches that are live streaming using video production software, and if you have questions, you know, this might not be, you know, you might not be trained in video production. Reaching out to other churches and seeing what they're doing is a great way to do it. So don't forget to share this with someone at your church that might be looking to do something like this, and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.